Hey guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today we're going to be looking for goofs found in Trusty Rusty. So here we go. Alright, first give the episode, we have an old scene from season 4. Down. Now Rusty repairs the mountains of Sodor. Now here's a goof. The narrator says that tunnels are all working order. I don't really necessarily see it a goof, but it can be misleading sometimes, so I'm going to move on from that. Okay, now here we have a couple goofs. Hang on. Hang on, what the? Come on now. Okay, now here we have a couple goofs in this scene. Okay, so first off, Rusty has wonky eyes. Not only that, Peter Sam also has wonky eyes. Duncan has wonky eyes as well. And also there's a gap between the eye and the face. So we got 4 goofs in one scene. That's crazy. Oops. Oh, here's a goof in this scene. It's nice to see. The Fat Controller has a chip in his arm. You can clearly see it right there. There's a chip on the Fat Controller's arm. Yep, I can see it there. Now here's another goof. A lot of people are. I mean, I don't know how am I confused with this, but I'm confused. Scarlet is shocked in this scene, which I don't understand what they were saying then. Also, here's something else about Scarlet. He also has wonky eyes. Yeah, Scarlet has wonky eyes in this scene. Oh, Scarlet, you have some studio equipment. Reflecting in his eyes. Also, Scarlet's paintwork is a bit dirty too. That's what I notice. Hmm. Wait, is it just me or wait? Oh yeah. Hmm. Now is it just me or is Scarlet's whistle is crooked? Now, the narrator says that he used up all his coal. Well, that's not true. There's some coal in his bunkers. Now, here's another goof. Also, throughout the entire episode, Splash and Stars are turning late. Does another goof. Now, the narrator said Duncan whistled, but he didn't whistle in the scene, so. Also, if you were watching the scene closely, the camera moved down a bit. Now, here's some really interesting use. First off, Rusty's name and number are reversed. Also in this scene, the track goes down. Okay, now get ready for some interesting goofs. Okay, so our first goof right here. If you look close at Duncan's eyes, there's some studio equipment reflecting in his eyes. Not easy. It's really easy to see. Okay, now listen to what the narrator says. Sorry about that. I guess my computer's not cooperating today. The narrator said Rusty chuffed bravely onto the bridge. Well, that's not. Well, actually, why is Rusty Rusty's a diesel, not a steamy? Also, a lot of people don't know this, but this is kind of this is kind of hard to see. If you look on the left corner, you can see some camera equipment. That area up there is not a bowler. That's actually camera equipment at the top of the mountain of the bridge. It's not easy to see because it's invisible peeking out of the rock. There's another goof. Rusty's coupling moved a bit. Watching the US version, I could point out the goof. I can. Those of you guys are watching the US version, if you guys are watching the US version, they actually repeated the same scene again in this scene. He goes, "Don't use the wooden bridge," said Rusty. "It's dangerous." And I'm like, that's a big mistake right there. So I'm gonna count that as a goof. Only it's because we're doing the UK version, so. This one didn't really make sense to me when I was little. Like, it just didn't really make it sense, but yeah. Alright, those were all the goofs found in. Um, those were all the goofs found in this episode. In Trusty Rusty, so yeah. Now, these goofs have so much potential, which I'm not really a fan about, so yeah.